There's certain things you do not want to forget on a first date.
Okay.
Like their name.
Oh, yeah, important.
Your name, for that matter.
Okay.
Or your pants.
No.
Oh,
Yeah.
Unless you're going out with me, then no pants required.
That was quick.
One of our listeners says she accidentally forgot something that was so important, she made the guy turn his car around and take him on a 30-minute detour just so they could get it.
Oh, my God.
Was that the deal breaker and why she's not getting a call back? We're going to find out what it was in your brand new second date update next. Brooke swears she's never used the dating apps before.
I haven't.
Is that true, or because she knows that her family listens to the show sometimes?
No, I really haven't.
Okay, but with the way we've been doing our second date updates lately, it's kind of like, Brooke, you're getting the online experience anyway. Because we've been asking people to open up their dates' profiles
I love it.
and read us some of the stuff that they've wrote on there.
And I'll say, I have flipped through my single friends' dating profiles.
Really? Now
Here
the
we
story's
go.
changed
Oh my
all of a
God.
sudden.
What about a test, Brooke? If you want to match with someone, which direction do you swipe?
Well, everyone knows that. You swipe right.
Suddenly she's an expert.
Guilty.
Wow, Brooke.
Anyway, now that Brooke has schooled us on how online dating
That's
works,
right,
maybe you
Jeffrey.
can talk to Shauna, who wants our help today. And we want to get into Shauna's dates profile, too. Shauna, welcome to our happy little slice of morning radio.
Hey, thanks.
Hey.
You're welcome, Shauna. So who did you swipe right on?
I swipe right on a guy named Hunter.
Hunter. Okay.
If he is holding a fish or standing next to a dead animal or antlers, I am going to be so disappointed.
What if he's laying across the hood of a really cool sports car?
No, his name's Hunter. It'd be a truck.
Good point.
All right, so he says he's looking for a lady to match his energy.
Okay.
Oh, that's
he's
Jose,
got-
you should put that on your dating profile.
Oh, man. We would be a high energy date. We would be exhausted.
Yeah, someone with the energy of 10,000
Wow.
suns.
Yeah, I'm like, hi. Oh, my God, what's your name? What's your name? Oh, I love you.
Someone's out there for you. What else?
Well,
What else, Hunter,
that's
say?
a lot. Okay,
I
so
am.
we have sports pics on here, like he's in different, like, jogging attire.
Okay.
Okay, athletic.
So he's an active guy.
Yeah. So it looks like he's very active, right?
Good.
And it also says he's an old soul that is dreaming of moving to a tiny town in the middle of nowhere.
Oh.
All right, now you lost me.
I grew
Alexis,
up in a
that's not your
tiny
dream?
I'm going to tell you, I grew up in a tiny town in the middle of the nowhere. Nothing romantic about it. Yeah.
Oh, that's a really sad story. While your parents listen to this.
It's like the opposite of Hallmark.
Oh, they know. Yeah, they thought it was going to be more picket fences, less meth labs. They didn't plan on what small town life is actually like. Yeah. Are you into that?
Yeah, well, because I think I love gardening, and I would love to have some animals and stuff like that. You know what I mean? It's like I don't think meth labs would play it. I hope not. But anyway,
Well, that's in the basement.
No one plans on them.
We'll call it Plan B for you in case it doesn't work out. Anything else on there?
yeah, exactly. Yeah, so there he says he's ambitious, independent, and he's soft in more ways than one with a winky face.
Wait a minute.
Wait, what?
Okay, I have a dirty mind. What?
Yeah.
That's
he have
not
an
a
issue?
positive, even if
In
you have a
what way?
dirty mind.
Yeah.
That is not a
That's what I'm
positive.
saying.
Any man listening out there, never tell a lady that you're soft with a winky face.
In a lot of ways.
I take it that he's like has a dad body, which I'm fine with. You know, whatever.
Oh, yeah, dad bod makes sense.
Just say dad bod. Don't go with the soft bod thing.
Yeah.
But okay.
Soft
Okay.
bod.
And then he ends it with he's unapologetically me. So
Oh.
which is great because it's
that's
like
good.
okay.
That's a red flag. I'm
is kind
sorry,
of.
but guys or girls that say that, it's
It
always
basically says
like,
I'm drama.
Yeah,
Like-
and I'm not going to apologize if I'm
Well, it worked for her.
I
She
know.
swiped on him already. They
It's
know.
good.
for
Sorry.
now.
Shania, you're much more forgiving than any of us are. So tell us about the date that you went on.
Okay, so our date was great. He took me to a pro hockey game.
Oh, fun.
And I kind of like hockey, so it was kind of a good thing. I think, yeah. So anyway,
Fast-paced.
but the bad thing about it is that there was no parking. We like literally circled the parking lot for 20 minutes.
Did you say the best thing about it was there was no
No.
parking?
The worst thing about, yeah, like one of the worst things about it, there was no parking. Yeah. So we looked for like 20 minutes, and then I realized that I didn't have my gloves. And so I made him take me home. To get
What,
my
are you
gloves.
going to get in the
What?
goal box? What do you need the gloves for?
You just mean like regular
No,
gloves.
you have to understand, you guys, I'm always cold. Like right now, my hands are freezing. I just have cold hands all the time.
Well, don't they sell gloves at the game?
Put them in
would've
your
still-
No,
sweatshirt.
they're the big special electronic gloves. You know the kind that's like they're battery-powered gloves. They warm up your hands. I have a battery-powered coat.
Those are
I had the whole thing.
You say you made him take you home?
Yeah, we hadn't found parking at that point anyway, so I'm like, just take me home and get my gloves.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay. So you missed the whole first period, it sounds
Wow.
like.
Probably, yeah, but we did come back and we saw the most of the game, which was great. And then
And so wait, that didn't ruin his mood, like having a demand
No.
like that.
No, he was so sweet about it. He's
Okay.
like, I get it. It's very nice.
Plus, he doesn't want to get hugged by her if she has cold hands, too. So that's probably made it better.
Find me a woman that doesn't have cold hands.
Cold hands, I know. Cold hands, warm heart. Anyway, the game was great, and then he took me home because games are long. And then he was like, "Can I come in to my apartment?" I was like, "Well, you can totally come in, but it's really cluttered. I'm doing this home project, but I kind of just discourage him because I really didn't want him in my mess because it's embarrassing."
Trying to be
Okay.
polite, but you're like, yeah, if you come in, though, it's going to be the worst experience of your life. But you
did he-
can.
So he didn't come in.
No, he did not come in.
Oh, good. He got the hint.
Yeah, so then, I texted him, and he was like, I had a great time. He texted me, I had a great time. But then there's been no, let's get together again. Let's go out on another date. There's been like, just, hi, how are you?
I think she does match my energy.
Yeah, that's what I was
At
going to
this
say.
point-
You are definitely a lot of energy, I can tell, Shane. It's a good thing, I think. I'm not sure if it matches his energy, though, because I don't know what he's like.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I'm telling you guys, we really did have a good time.
All right.
He was really nice, and I had such a great time. It's just kind of wah. It's kind of like,
Wah,
Oh.
wah.
Well, I want to hear this wah, wah, wah in person when we call him. We're going to dial his number in just a few minutes. First, we'll play a song, we'll come back, and then we'll try and get you a second date update right after this, okay?
Okay.
All right, hold on. If you're just joining us for the second date, we're on the phone with Shauna, who clearly has a lot of personality.
Yes.
She's got high energy with freezing cold hands and a messy apartment filled with secret projects that she doesn't want her date to see.
I think
like
it
an
was
artist
just
or something.
I think it was just the mess that she didn't want him to
Yeah.
see, not the project.
Well, because after the hockey date, Shauna told Hunter in no uncertain terms, no, you cannot come inside and see my place.
I mean, it's a pretty bold ask for a guy to go, "Can I come in?"
True.
I mean,
They've already been there twice that day. For the first time after she had to go pick up the gloves.
I'm surprised
Jose,
she found her gloves in the clutter.
it's true. I'm curious, Jose, as a guy, would you take that personally if a girl turned you away at the door?
I would definitely read into it. I mean, it's like most of the time if a girl says it's messy in there, it's nothing compared to a guy's mess. You know?
what you live with. you
Exactly.
mean. There are some clean men. Yeah.
I don't know him.
Yeah.
And Brooke, I would ask you, but I know you've never turned away a guy at the door, so let's forget it.
Never had to, Jeff. Never had to.
Let's jump in the clutter.
Shauna, how are you doing? Are you okay before we call Hunter here?
I'm good. You guys are hysterical. Okay.
Oh, good. Nobody else has ever said that.
No one's bold enough to say it to our face.
Yeah. No, I hope we can get you a date. I mean, maybe he's just been busy or something.
Yeah, I hope so.
All right, let's find out for sure. We're going to dial Hunter's number right now, and we'll see what he has to say, okay?
Okay.
And just for the record, we think you're hysterical, too.
Yeah. We're matching energies. Look at us.
She knows it.
You're welcome. All right.
Yeah.
Let's just call him. Here we go.
Hello?
Hey, is this Hunter?
Yes, this is him. Who is this?
Hey, this is Jeff from the radio show Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning. Is this the same Hunter that went out with a girl recently named Shauna to a hockey game?
Who's asking? I'm sorry.
Me?
Yeah.
I'm
What's
asking.
your name? Who
We-
are you?
he
Jeff?
already said
I
that.
said my name.
Wait, you
Yeah.
guys say you're from the radio?
Yeah, we do a morning radio show.
Yeah.
It's called Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Oh, okay. So wait, I'm really confused right now. I'm sorry. This has never happened to me before.
Well, we'd like to ask you questions about the date because Shauna reached out to us afterwards and said she had a really nice time with you.
Oh,
It's part of a thing that we do called a second date update, and we're trying to help her get some answers for why afterwards you two aren't reconnecting.
she's something, that's for sure.
Is she being too eger? Like, were you going to get back to her? Were
Well,
you guys...
I'm assuming you spoke to her, right? So I'm guessing you kind of got the feel from her that she's a lot of energy. She's a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she said, I mean, she told us on your dating profile, it says you're looking for someone to match your energy. I mean,
Yeah, well,
people who write
yeah.
that are only people who are like high energy, right? Like,
And don't get me wrong, I'm all for matching energies, but there's levels to these sort of thing. And
levels.
the date itself was fine. I mean, albeit that there were minor inconveniences, having to go out of my way to get her gloves, and it's a whole thing.
Okay,
But,
yeah.
We heard about that, and from what we understand, she felt kind of bad that she left her gloves and made you leave and miss part of the game.
She even called you a total gentleman about the
Yeah,
whole
she told me about that, and I understood. It's fine, it's whatever. That's not what the deal breaker was for me.
Oh, so there is a deal breaker.
Yes.
One specific reason?
And that was kind of like the cherry on top, and I was just kind of like, okay, now I can't go
right.
through
But
with
the
this.
gloves were at the beginning. Like, what was it then?
Yeah.
The tail end of it.
Okay.
And-
Very end.
Yeah, the very, very, very end of it, when we went back to her place and she's telling me about this project that she's working on. It's a mess. She's telling me, I don't think it's, you might feel comfortable. It's a little cramped in there.
Okay.
And I asked, what's this project that you're working on? And she told me that she has Christmas trees. I was like, okay, well, Christmas time is coming. But she said plural, trees. I'm like, wait, you have more than one?
Oh, yeah. Some people do that.
Or you have a bunch of
Okay.
small trees. That'd be cute.
Yeah.
What's the problem?
Well, she has 5 of them and she's working on 3 more.
She has
Whoa.
8.
She has 8 trees?
Does
Yeah.
she like make them for other people and then deliver them or something?
It's for her, just
What?
to have around
These,
the household.
Full-size trees?
Like every room in the house is a full-size tree.
I don't know if it's all in one room or if it's in one room and one's in a bedroom and one's in a.
It's like-
I don't know.
Okay.
One in each corner of
So
every room.
you hate Christmas? Is that what it is?
No, Jeff.
No, I'm not trying to be the Grinch here. I'm just saying that And then she seemed a little compulsive, obsessive over it to the point where it's kind of creepy.
Are you sure they're not just like miniature trees, like little tabletop trees?
Gotta say,
And
my mom has like 4 that are all decorated different.
yeah, but they're little,
They're
right?
little,
They're
yeah.
little.
Little trees like that don't make a mess where it warrants people not entering your house.
Okay, so
That's
you're
fair.
not
Yeah.
calling her back because she has so many Christmas trees.
Yeah,
And what is
she
that?
even said that her nieces and nephews can't even touch them. She's like, yeah, she was getting jittery over it too, which is kind of creeped me out.
So it sounds to me like you might see her as a little bit high maintenance.
Well, I'll tell you this much: I've been on enough dates through the apps to know that when someone obsesses over something like this, it's a major red flag.
Bro, I like to call red flags fun facts.
Yeah,
'Cause
well,
sometimes it turns out, good.
look at this. Red is a color of Christmas.
Hey,
Maybe you could
Oh.
be the green flag to
and
go
the
with
red and
her.
green, bro.
And I'm sure there's a perfectly good explanation she could give you right now when we put her on the other line because she's actually been there the whole time, Hunter.
Whoa, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's been listening to this conversation.
Hi, Hunter. Hi, Hunter. Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Yeah. So, I'm listening to this and my head is about to explode. First of all, you haven't even been in my house. Haven't been in my house to see
this
my
energy.
Christmas tree.
Well, I mean,
And
not for nothing,
totally.
you sounded like you didn't even want me to come in. So.
Well, I did because
picked up on
I
that
have
vibe.
ornaments everywhere and everything else. And they're so cool. So I have like a forest. Yes, I do admit. Like
You
I
have
have like 4 in my living room. It's kind of like a forest. I have like little elves and stuff. But, I put one in my garage and I have it decorated like with like little tools, like with little nuts and bolts, and little wrenches.
Oh, see, Hunter, there. You definitely overreacted. Not a red flag at all.
Oh, yeah. And then I have one in the bath. I actually put one in the bathroom, like in the corner. I take out my hamper and put like it in the bathroom.
Wait, like
I
a
have
full-size tree?
But why?
Oh, yeah, it's great.
You have a big bathroom. Yeah, you can get a bigger bathroom.
I know, it's pretty big. It's tall and skinny. 'Cause trees are like different shapes and sizes and whatever. So this is my
Okay.
tall, skinny tree.
Okay.
I have it decorated. I
Okay,
actually made ornaments.
Shauna, thank you for sharing so much. I think we get the picture now.
Yeah.
You love Christmas. You love all the trees in your
I love
house.
Christmas. He sounds like a Grinch. And are you bah humbugging? You're a bah humbug. You're
That's
you're
not
the
what-
No,
that's
I
not
don't, I
what
don't
he's
think so.
saying.
I would just like to give Hunter a chance to respond to you a little bit about
Yes.
what he thinks about all the trees in your house. Hunter?
Well,
Well, hold on, okay, Shauna, hold on a second. Let him get out
Hunter
maybe
talk.
more than 2 words this time. Hunter, give it a shot.
don't get me wrong. I am all for Christmas spirit. I love nature, foliage, you name it. But outside the house, maybe one Christmas tree suffices. Standard
please.
tradition.
bah humbug. Christmas for you.
I just can't get over you put up 8 trees, which means you take down
It's a
8
lot of work.
trees.
I'm kind of
It's
hearing that
so
she's
much
rich.
work.
Those are expensive, big
Exactly.
houses. Like,
Well,
Big
she's got a lot of
bathroom.
energy. 8 trees is probably the equivalent of 1 tree for us.
What do you do for New Year's? What do you do for Valentine's? Like, now you have me thinking.
Oh, well, Valentine's is great. I have a whole like a separate storage unit for all of my decorations for every holiday of the year.
Artsy.
Hunter
bro.
was asking her about Valentine's Day, which makes me think he is planning ahead. He is
and New
interested.
Year's
I like
with your
that.
kids.
Hunter,
You're
we would
right.
love to send you on that pre-Valentine's Day date, and we will pay for it.
Oh.
Are you sure?
Yes, my friend.
I
I
mean,
don't
you've
think I
got to
was
give
good.
her. She is fun. She is spirited.
In her defense, you said every part of the date was good until the sketchy Christmas trees came about. If you
true.
can get over that, you know you're going to have good combo and you're going to have matching energies.
Fair enough.
And we know from your dating profile, Hunter, that you're unapologetically yourself. And you can continue to unapologetically be yourself on that
you
next
have
date.
my profile pulled up right now or
Oh,
something?
we forgot to say that.
But I
Yeah.
will say the majority of people in this room thought that was a red flag.
Yeah.
So maybe
True.
you could look over her red flag.
Shauna
Red
sure
flag.
did.
Yeah.
Come on, Hunter. One more chance. We'll pay for it, man. Red flag, green flag, put them together.
Christmas.
Is that a what color is that made?
It's
Like a purple flag?
No, it's like brown.
like a bad
It's a
NASCAR
yucky.
race.
brown
It's a
flag.
yucky. What do you say, Hunter?
If you're paying, definitely.
Oh, if
that's
we're
what does it for
paying.
you.
Uh-oh.
All right, he's unapologetically cheap, too.
Yeah.
So congratulations on it. You get another day.